Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Deborah, aka the Sunsetgirlcreates, and today we're going to continue working on Poppies and Steampunk by Kelly Horton. It's size 22 by 31 and inches, and it's 56 by 79 centimeters. We are working on this part right here. So we're doing her brooch. I just did her hair. And then I did all this, so that's all done. I'll have to just finish a little bit in the flowers here and this area over here in her dress. Once I'm done with that, we'll move to the next section. But I just wanted to get these videos out for this week. So this is going to be this is going to replace the Wednesday whip and chat that we do with our silhouette. I will be back next week and we will start our Christmas holiday decorations. All my Halloween have been put out. So excited. They look awesome. It turned out really nice. And now what we're going to be doing is I have a bunch of Christmas ornaments I have to make. And I have some decorations that I want to do for my tree. Or actually for my house. The tree one I have plenty of. I have bulbs, and we're going to be making the rest of the bulbs. Some will be sent off. Some will be sent off, some will be left at home. So I'm going to be doing one for my mom, one for my sister, one for each of my grandkids. At least the two little ones for now. If the bigger ones want one when they become of age and they can seek me out, then I'm more than happy to make them one then. But the two grandchildren that I do have complete contact with, I will be making them for them. And also, that's about it. And the rest will be here for me. I might give them to make some for my friend Alicia. I'll see if she's doing a tree this year. If she is, I'll get her some for her, one for her and her daughter as well. It'd be great to see little Peanut again. So hopefully we'll be able to see Peanut again, give her a Christmas gift. And that's where we're going with Christmas, okay? So that's next. After this diamond painting's done, I will be bringing in a Christmas image. And we will be doing that so that it's ready for December. And this diamond does not want to, there it did. It'll be ready for December. So we will be able to, you know, use it or whatever we need to do. And I had that funky on the multiplacer. And you just have to be careful when you're using a multiplacer and you're putting things in. You really don't want them to be in a funky arrangement on your pen. Okay, and it just allows them to lay flatter and nicer when you do that. So just be careful. Put your diamonds on there and press them in. Our article we'll be reading is again from Pretty Neat Creative, but it's how to tackle confetti when diamond painting. So we're going to talk a little bit about confetti today. And what is involved in confetti. I don't have a whole lot of confetti. I mean, you could consider this area confetti, kind of. I wouldn't make it a real confetti. I think we'll have confetti, a lot of confetti on our next one, which will take us time. I find that if I'm doing a heavy confetti picture, it does take me longer. And it takes more time and energy because I have to lay a whole bunch of things out. Now when you're working confetti, that's when your multiple trays come in handy. I probably will pull one of them out next time when I know I have a lot more to work with. So we'll go from there. I'm going to do this number 6 so I don't miss it. And that's really where I'm at now. It's just getting these last set of colors done. So you can see there's a bunch of 6s up here. And I have 1 6 down here. So we're working with some kind of pink next. Let me get this in its tube. And we'll move to the next one. So the table of contents in this article are, first, what's confetti and where's it? And where is it? Work from dark to light. Work with several trays and colors at the same time. Just take a break when you need it. Okay, so there's only 4 sections in this one. I thought it would be interesting after doing multi-placer yesterday that doing something on confetti where you don't use too much of a multi-placer would be an interesting thing. So I thought, well, let's just try that. I'm looking for my next color. Here it is. And I'm going to be working with 6, and it's 21, and it's 602, and it is a pink. Okay, so we'll be doing that. So let's see what this article has to say. This probably won't be too long of a video today. I don't have a lot to talk about. I did talk about a big announcement last week about, or yesterday. It's uploading now. It'll be available today. This one will be tomorrow. Then you'll have Thursday and Friday, and I'll be back next week and able to bring in all the videos that were missed this week. So take a look at yesterday's video and check out the announcement there. We will be doing this WIP and chat today, and I will get it up, and I will hopefully be back doing a regularly scheduled program next week. I have to listen to my doctor, so I'm under doctor's orders not to knit, crochet, or cross stitch or do anything with my silhouette at the time. I can once I'm done with my prednisone. I already talked about that yesterday, so I'm not going in depth today. Just wanted to give a quick, brief overview in case you missed yesterday's video. Thursday and Friday will be the regular Thursday and Friday. It's just Tuesday and Wednesday this week, and possibly Tuesday and Wednesday next week. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if the doctor releases me. I've got to call her here shortly. Once I get through a week, the set of pills and the prednisone she gave me, and then a week to see how they work and how my pain level is with the new medication, etc. So just play it by ear. If I can do it sooner, I will. I don't want to push the limits. I don't want to make it so I can never do it again, okay? Knitting and crocheting are one of my favorite hobbies outside of diamond painting and cross stitch. And the only other one that is my full true love is playing with my silhouette and making paper designs. I know it sounds silly, sounds childish, but you know, it's what I enjoy doing. And I like to get into that inner child within me. I haven't done it a whole lot lately, as much as I'd like, but that is where we're going in this, is to bring out more of our inner child. So we'll be doing inner child kind of different kinds of craft ideas. Working with the silhouette is a big one for me. I think it's important to expand my creativity. So what I mean by that is I may have made some of these designs that I'm going to be doing for Christmas before, but I can always do them differently in the sense of what kind of decorations I can put on them. Do I put glitter on them? Do I not put glitter on them? There's so many different options that you can do when you're doing paper art that I just find fascinating. And I also love vinyl work. I've almost thought about, instead of diamond painting on the outside of the our doing designs in vinyl, so I can do vinyl designs on them as well than diamond painting. I'm not sure. I want to see how it works, but I do want to try a few diamond painting ones. I did measure their 3" by 3", so I'm going to be making some 3" by 3" designs. I'm hoping maybe this afternoon or in the next few days I will get those designs done so that we can start working on them next week. And I'm just going to be trying to decide if I want to. I probably won't diamond paint all of them. I will probably diamond paint some of them, and then pull out some vinyl. So I have both iron-on vinyl, permanent vinyl that you iron on. I have permanent vinyl that you can put on cars and all kinds of plastics and things like that. So I have that kind of vinyl, and I also have long-lasting vinyl. So some temporary, some permanent, okay? It just depends on which one you use, okay? I am going to be working on, I think we're going to pull in out next. Oh, I should do this black arrow. Oh, there's a whole bunch up there. Let's do the black arrow so that I don't miss it down here. How about that? Because it's only one diamond left in this flower and in this whole side, so I don't want to miss it. So I think I'll do the arrow, which will finish those off. I normally don't go in that order, but sometimes I do, just to kind of make sure I don't miss something. So I'm going to put this color away. Why I'm changing colors, I can get started on our article. So if you've been working on diamond painting for a pretty long time and finished some big and detailed canvases, you must have faced with confetti. You must face with confetti, right? So in other words, I don't think this is US. It doesn't sound like US English. It sounds more like Britain English. I'm sorry. Working on confetti section may cause you to lose your mind because of the complicated symbols and various colors in a small space. Some painters even get dizzy and dazzle when diamond painting with confetti. However, diamond painting experts love it, just because the more complex the section is, the more detailed the canvas turns out. So how to tackle the confetti sections without going insane? You can find your solutions in this article. So let's see what they have to say about working with confetti. I'm going to pull out our N, and then we'll go on to, first, what's confetti and where is it? So that's our first section, right? We're going to do that. So let me find my arrow here real quick. That's not the right one. Okay, oh, there it is. Is that it? Nope, wrong arrow. Diamond Art Club uses a lot of arrows, and so you have to make sure you have the right arrow or the right triangle to be using, and so I usually pull them out and check my arrows, and I believe that's the one we're looking for. So it's 42, it's the arrow pointing to the left, and it's 963. Okay, we're going to put these in here. We're going to shake your booty, right? So we're going to shake our beads. So shake your beads, shake your beads. Yeah, I'm kind of silly sometimes. I like playing silly. But anyways, I'm just basically shaking my beads, making sure that they get laid out so that I can place them quickly, grab and place, and that's the main point. Even in confetti or working with big amounts of one color, right? And in most canvases, you don't find you find confetti in some, but there's a lot of confetti in the Chuck Pensons. We will come across a lot of them. We may even use some of the techniques that we learn here today to go ahead and process those. I'm pulling out a couple pieces that are broken in here. I have some little broken chips sitting here, so I'm just trying to get them out so I don't accidentally put them on my canvas. I'm just putting them with my drills. There's not a whole lot of drills that were broken or scraps. Some of them are just because they were in the wrong color. And so I just picked them up and put them in there. So let's put this one in before we forget it. Okay, so confetti. First, what's confetti and where is it? So does anybody know what confetti is? So let's read what their definition of confetti is, and then I will expand for you shortly, okay? Let me put these last three down, and let's see. Confetti is a small area in your canvas that has tons of different colors and symbols. Working on this section means that you have to continuously switch the drills and extremely focus on small symbols. Okay, so one of the tricks that I do when I have confetti, and I've told you before, I used to start out and work in very small sections, and I found I traded I kept having to pull out multiple drills, right? And when I'd pull those multiple drills out, I would find that I'd only use a couple of them, and then I'd need something else to fill in, right? So what did I do to fill in? I didn't actually do anything to fill in, and I'm shooting diamonds all over the place trying to get these on here. We're just going to redo it. So I used to do small sections, and I found I pulled out a whole lot over and over again. So what I ended up doing is I started making myself bigger sections and bigger sections and bigger sections. So as I'm doing it, the confetti doesn't seem so bad because I'm doing the same color across, right? So I'm not necessarily playing in the confetti itself. I've learned how to get out of it for myself. I like confetti to a certain extent, but I don't like it in other ways. Okay? So it's really important that you just find what works for you. Okay? When I do confetti, if I have a bigger area open, I can fill in all the colors within that whole confetti area of one color. I may only be using a single placer as I do it. However, it is much easier for me to do it that way. So, like this section, it doesn't look too much confetti-ish, but in a way it is, okay? In a way, it's not like regular confetti. This is more, see if you look here, this is more confetti, but there's a lot of big spots in it. So, confetti is a small area in your canvas that has tons of different colors and symbols. Working on this section means you have to continuously switch the drills and extremely focus on small symbols. Diamond painting with heavy confetti can usually be found in landscape designs, which includes the explosion of colors, details, and symbols. So they kind of have an idea picture here, and I'll show you the picture that's in their article. I don't think you can see it very close, but it does have a lot of areas that you only have 2 and 3 and 4, and so it's similar to what I'm doing now. Seeing you have this section that you can multi-place, you just have to be careful. You can see a couple symbols that are different than the eye. So that's what they're talking about, okay? So the other thing they recommend is starting to work from dark to light. Working dark to light is a great way to do it. I typically don't do it that way. I don't have a system that I do, and I don't know why those were off, because I probably forgot to look at my pen, right? If I'd have looked at my pen, I knew there would have been something off, and I could have fixed it at that time. Okay, so let's see what they have to say about tackling working from dark to light. The basic and simple but popular way to work on a confetti section is to start with the darkest color first, then lighter and the lightest ones at last. It helps you sort the patterns on your canvas and makes it easier to find them. It does. And I always start with my blacks and then I put my whites in, because then I have my main black and my main white, right? I have the darkest and I have the lightest. And everything else comes in between. So anything black, whether it be on the outline, there's a lot of white outlining on the flowers in this particular picture. There is a lot of black outline. So I'm doing a lot of black outline here. And so I start with the black, and then I work my way to the next one. And I just keep plugging away till I get it all done. And it's just have patience with yourself, okay? Please have patience with yourself. Don't expect yourself to know everything right away, okay? It's not going to all come to you at once. Okay, so see, here's what I'm talking about last time. Okay, see, I have it like this, but I can show you how you can still take a multi-placer that has 9 diamonds, that has this little break in it right here, and place them right. So if I drop down, I drop the first 2 down because I'm rolling. I'm not touching with the other ones. The other ones are still on my pen. You see why there's an opening there? There's a red drill right there. And that's probably what's been causing my issues with my placement. And it's the red drill. Let me see if I can pop that out of there. Let me get this one in here before I lose this drill. They get lost easily in my couch. I don't know that I'll be able to get that out on camera very easily. I need to get it out. Where's my tweezers? Tweezers come in handy for more things than just popping drills off your canvas, okay? There, got it. Okay, now let me see if I can fix my wax well enough for me to use it during this. I think I can get through the video now, okay? So it's hard to imagine, right? So take a try now. Just find a canvas with heavy confetti sections, set it up on your table with your drills and tools. Pick the darkest color in the section and diamond paint it first. You'll realize that when the darkest drills are placed, you'll be able to see the borderline of that section and simply find the next color you need without any confusion. So in other words, what they're saying is, let me count. What they're saying basically is they want you to do your dark colors, and your symbols for your lighter colors will show up better once you've completed the dark around it. And I typically do. I was going to do the ends. Remember I told you I was going to do the ends? But then I realized I had one down here I had to replace and make sure I didn't miss it. So because of that, I went ahead and did these. Normally I wouldn't do that, whether it be in a confetti or not. It really just depends on what I'm working on that day and time. So that's 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we got a full diamond. Here we go. Set this up and see, I checked, I almost put it down, but I checked it. I'm missing 2 drills that didn't pick up. It's probably because I pressed too hard. And it's probably because my wax is getting really old and I should change it out. So I'm just going to do my best to pick up these diamonds. I'll place as I get them. It's not going to be perfect. I know what it's doing and I know it's wrong, okay? I knew it was from the beginning and the start. And sometimes you do have problems where they don't lay down properly. And just put them back into place. it's really not too difficult to move your drills just a little bit over, okay? So, work with several trays and colors at the same time. And it's a lot the way I have it set up when I set up on the drafting table in my office. I have multiple colors out for the different areas. I work on the big areas still, and I tend to make sure that all of those have a place to live, okay? And it's just really important to me to make sure that things get done correctly and properly, okay? So I work really hard at being almost a perfectionist, but not a perfectionist, if that makes sense. And I'm going to have to put new wax on there. It's going to drive me crazy. I'm just going to lay what I can right now. Whatever goes on the pen, I'll fill in after, okay? Another thing on the multiplacer, just as a good reason, if you can start and work your way so you're coming down as you go, you're going to be able to see your symbols better than if you're going like this, okay? Because the pen's away from you, you can't see. Here you can see better coming down. And I think I probably just put wax on my canvas a little bit, but that's okay. So just remember that, you know, things go quickly or they can go slowly, okay? So just do what you can and just be steady. Keep working at it. You'll get there. Confetti takes time, okay? It's a lot of different colors in a small area. And it doesn't mean you can't multi-place, because you can multi-place in confetti, because there's always going to be 2 or 3 colors together in confetti. So if you can lay 2 or 3 colors down versus laying down 1, wouldn't it be easier to just lay those colors down all at once if you can? Makes sense to me. But it's really your project, so do it the way that makes you happy. And these are just tips and tricks to help you when you have those kind of art projects, okay? So work with several trays. One reason for diamond painters to flinch with the confetti section is that it's a true time killer. As we said before, this progress requires you to continuously switch the colors of your drills. You pour one color in the tray, work a small area for a moment, and then pour again into your storage boxes. This procedure repeats and repeats. You work hard all day long. When the day ends, you'll see that you just finished a small confetti section. Then why not work with multiple trays and colors at the same time? We believe that you own not only one tray, right? So just use them up. Make them your savior in this case. And I love doing that. I mean, I have trays that I can put multiple colors in. This obviously is not a painting for multiple colors. Or for confetti, really. It's really a multiple color. It's really got a lot of big areas of one color. So it goes pretty fast. This one has gone very fast, considerably. And so I'm just going to keep plugging away till it's done. And that's how you get through confetti, okay? Confetti is time consuming, but you can make it fun too, okay? Just because you're not multi-placing, you may have to single place a lot. But I do, you see me, I switch between it. That's why I keep them on 2 separate, I have them set up on the pen correctly. I already have a multiplacer on my pen that I can use when needed. And I can switch it around and use my single placer to readjust or whatever I need to do, right? See how the lighter colors, you can really kind of see how you're multi-placing, but you can fix those pretty quickly. Just kind of readjust your patrols just a little bit. And it's not a whole lot of extra work, okay? It really isn't comparatively. If I put down 1 diamond, I may have to move it 2, right? So I put down this diamond, and what if I accidentally set it up there? It's not right. It has to move down and be in its spot, okay? So that's what I'm talking about, is just making sure that as you go, you're being meticulous as you go, okay? And making sure that your drills are going down the way you want them and that it looks nice when you're done, okay? And if you feel better doing checkerboard on an area like that, feel free to do a checkerboard. It's really not that difficult. Sometimes when I get bored or want to do something different, I'll do a checkerboard. I don't mind doing checkerboards. I like checkerboards sometimes. They can be relaxing too, because you can put the diamonds in, and then when you come back around, you close up those holes, and there's a little satisfaction in closing up those holes, right? And so if you're just looking for a small win, do a small section, right? How you divide up your canvas is your choice. If you want to do one color for the whole entire canvas, then do that color across the whole entire canvas, okay? You choose how you want to diamond paint. I don't choose how you diamond paint, and you don't choose how I choose to do it, okay? So don't let anybody else tell you how to do it. Listen for suggestions, okay? There is no right or wrong way in diamond painting. The only thing you have to remember is, in the end, you want your diamonds covering the symbols and not leaving a symbol behind. That is your goal, okay? And it may take longer than some people think it should, but it's your diamond painting. Do it as fast or as slow as you want to. It's your pace, it's your choice. You don't have to choose something because somebody makes you choose it, okay? I'm going to do these double dots and get them done, and then we'll go to the ends, V7, 8, and X, okay? And that should pretty much finish up this section. You won't see me finish it, but I will finish it today. So look at the confetti section that you're going to work on. Prepare for all colors of the drills you need. Pour them into your trays and set up a table with 3, 4, or 5 trays, etc. As many as you want, and just immerse yourself in the diamond painting world. Nothing to worry about but the time-taking process. Okay, so you want to put your drills all in separate ones. Make sure that you label those trays in some way so you don't forget what color's in which one, okay? If you have like a blue, yellow, and brown, you don't know the difference, well, you'll know what your colors are. But what if you have 3 shades of blue? You better know what all 3 of those shades are, okay? That's the only thing I recommend, is that you make sure you mark your trays in some way. However, remember, when you work this way, make sure that there's no babies or puppies around you, or all the drills in your tray can be easily spilled out. Be careful with your hand too. Just a careless movement from your elbow and you have a whole hour to clean up. Okay, you don't want to take an hour to clean up your drills. So when you have them out, make sure that they're in a safe place. Kids and animals cannot get to them. And I say animals because there's cats, there's dogs, you know, it's not just dogs, okay? So, and not just puppies, there's kitties and all kinds of baby animals. So the best solution we suggest here is a tray holder. It can help you work with several trays at once while completely keep them safely and stay to your table. So I have one of these trays. And all you do is take the green trays and put in the slots, and you can put theirs, or you can leave those clear, put your numbers on top above your trays, and then I stack them so I can have them. I got like 3 of them. I can stack them 3 high, and I just stack them a little bit at an angle, and I can see all my colors and pick my colors very quickly that way. So there's a couple different ways to do confetti and a couple different ways to set up your table, okay? So you really just have to set it up the way that makes you happy, okay? That's what diamond painting is all about, is a beautiful painting at the end. And it can be silly, it can be funny, it can be serious, whatever you choose you want. Or artistic, maybe you want I mean, I like the girls who have big eyes, the big eye girls. And I also like landscapings. Okay, landscapes are one of my favorite. And so I think we're going to be good here, okay? So let's go ahead and finish up our article. It just says, it keeps your tray steady and on the table. And there's a couple different styles. So here, let me show you the couple styles. I have one of these. It's got 4 across, I think. This is a great place to put your pens and stuff. This is the one I have with the 6. You can also get a 4-placer, which will hold your square kits. And I guess they have this one where you can keep your pens and your diamonds and everything all in one place. So those are kind of different ways that you can have multiple trays out at one time, okay? So just take a break when you need it. You don't need to push yourself too hard. The objective of this crafting is to help you relax, not put more pressure on you. No matter what the tips and tricks you use, the confetti section still takes time. Take a break after every hour you sit for your project because your eyes need to rest, your shoulders, back, and fingers need to stretch. Okay? And then they have an article on how to stay healthy while diamond painting. Okay, I haven't heard that one before. That sounds good. I think we'll probably read that in our next video. That looks like a fun article to read. I can't wait to read this one. I think that one's going to be fun. Okay? So we'll read that one next. How to stay healthy while diamond painting. Okay, so I'm going to close that up. That's what we're going to go to next. I want to thank you all. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about diamond painting, cross stitch, knitting, crocheting, leave them down below. I'll be happy to help you. I'm hoping to be back to the regular scheduled programming next week. I'll see how I'm feeling after I get through all of the medication. All of the videos for this week are going to be up today and ready to release on the day they release. So I have all of this week finished, so I will be seeing you next week. So, but if you have any questions, comments, and concerns, I check my videos every day for any comments. I will comment and reply back to you as soon as I get your comment. So feel free to reach out to me via the comments, or my email address is in the description below. So if you like this video, a thumbs up would be great. If you don't like this video, a thumbs down is fine, but please let us know in the description below why, or not the descriptions, but the comments below. If you want to be part of the Sunset Girl Creates family, we would love to have you part of our team. We are 16 strong now, and we're growing. Come be part of this great growing channel. So, if you want to know every time I upload a video after you subscribe, go ahead and hit the bell icon. It'll let you know every time I upload a video. So with that said, I want to thank you all for listening and coming and joining in on our videos. And here is to wishing you a wonderful week ahead. Bye-bye, and I'll see you for a regular scheduled programming. I'm hoping next week we'll see how the medications that I'm picking up today will help me, and I will have more information on next Tuesday's video. So I will see you next Tuesday. Bye-bye.